Welcome back to the Energize Effect. This is day 2 of the New Year Limiting Beliefs Reset. And as we step into the new year, so many people set goals that they secretly want, but don't believe they deserve. And today we're unpacking that belief. I don't deserve money. I don't deserve success, and I don't deserve wealth. If any part of you wants more this year, but another part feels uncomfortable even saying that out loud, you feel this weird sensation in your body, or your identity can't hold it, then this episode is for you. The second belief that I really had to dig into was I don't deserve money, I don't deserve success, and I don't deserve wealth. Lack mentality is a deep one to overcome. Growing up, I never felt safe with money, not just having it, but also holding on to it. It always felt like something that could just disappear at any moment and something that I wasn't good enough to have. And that's the thing about this belief. It isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's actually tied to our sense of worth, our sense of safety, and even our identity. Many of us inherited this mindset without even realizing it. It comes from family, culture, or moments in childhood where we saw money and it caused stress, conflict, or distance in our family or the people around us. And over time, our mind starts to link wealth with danger. It makes this connection. Oh, my parents are fighting about money? Oh no, money equals danger, shame, or disconnection. And as long as we don't confront it, we unconsciously push success away. Like, oh, well, if money equals danger, people fighting, I don't want that. I don't want to fight. But it's not because we don't want it. It's because a part of us believes that we can't or shouldn't have it. I was so scared to receive. Every time I wanted to think about receiving something good, I had this really extreme tightness in my chest whenever I thought about big money or big opportunities coming through. And every time I checked in with it, it was this feeling of fear, like a real physical fear. I could feel it in my body, this restriction, this closing. And this fear comes from a deep part of me that learned that it's not safe to be seen, or it's not safe to have more. It's not safe to stand out or to risk being judged, envied, or abandoned. And it's in these quiet moments when I felt this tightening, this contraction, that the old programming was showing up. But it's also where the healing began. This really came to light for me when I started being offered opportunities to work with brands. It felt like the universe was giving me breadcrumbs, like little tests to see. Are you going to settle out of fear that nothing better is going to come? Or are you going to stand in your worth and trust that more was on the way? And to be honest, I still struggle with this. It's really a hard one for me to overcome because this deep lack has been there for so long. I definitely have gotten better and I can say no more easily now. But sometimes when something really exciting comes in, I feel myself wiggling like, ooh, what if this is the last one? Or what if nothing like this brand comes in again? And I can find myself wiggling to be like, okay, well, maybe I'll just take, the free product and not charge. And these are the moments when I have to really come back to this lack mentality. And it isn't just a mindset block. It's actually a body memory. We're not resisting abundance because we don't want it. We're resisting it because our body doesn't feel safe to have it. It associates big things like money, brand deals, freedom with danger, not ease. And subconsciously, your system is saying, if I receive this, something bad might happen. I'll be judged. I'll lose people. I'll fail. I won't be able to keep it. Oh no, more money equals more responsibility. That means more pressure and more ways to mess up. So your chest, it tightens. Your heart literally braces. And this is a protective response. It's not sabotage. And this response is rooted in this childhood survival programming. So if you grew up with lack mentality, that likely means you learned to normalize struggle and fear around money. You were praised for not needing much or taught that it's noble to suffer. You may have saw people burn out or thought that good things were always taken away. So now receiving big, easeful things feels unfamiliar, unsafe, suspicious, and your nervous system goes, okay, abundance equals change. Change equals threat. Threat equals contract. Push it away. And even though your mind wants more, your body is screaming, nope, that's too risky. And energy is what attracts. If your mind says you want it, but the energy of your body is saying no, this aura around you is actually constricting and it's resisting. So in your head, you can say you want it all you want, but if your energy around you isn't allowing it to flow, chances are it's not going to. And what this is called is expansion trauma. So this is the very thing that you're trying to manifest activates a survival system. Why? Because you never experienced it in a regulated state. You never got to experience these big things in a calm, easy way. And you associate success with overgiving, burnout, or abandonment. And you feel like you have to perform or sacrifice something just to keep it. And this is why so many people block the very things that they're calling in without even realizing it. So how do we change this? What we have to do is unhook the old beliefs. And how we do that is with hypnotherapy. Some things you could ask yourself are, whose beliefs about money am I still carrying? Where did you get these beliefs? What were your mom's beliefs? What were your dad's beliefs? Grandparents, people around you? What were their beliefs with money? I know for me, it was like, well, you always have to save for a rainy day. Money doesn't come easy. Oh, you got to work hard for your money. I remember babysitting and having money and being so excited about it and wanting to spend it on clothes and fashion. I remember my mom being like, no, we're not spending it. Like, you're going to save your money. And so there were these lack mentality that started at a very young age. And another question you can ask yourself is, when did I learn that it wasn't safe to have good things? And this is where hypnotherapy becomes really powerful. Hypnotherapy allows you to bypass the conscious mind, the thinking mind, and it allows you to access this subconscious. This is the place where these beliefs actually live. And it's not about willpower. It's about getting underneath the programming and safely reconditioning the nervous system to believe, I can have more and it's still safe. I can still be loved and I still can be free. And this is the exact work that we'll do in a session. And if it resonates, if you felt the resistance in your chest when you're calling in these big things or money or abundance, or you found yourself sabotaging or second guessing abundance, this is your invitation, not to push through, but to repattern your inner system, to change that aura, to change that energy that it is safe to receive. And you don't have to force your way into expansion. You can feel safe, you can feel steady and ready for everything that you've been calling in. So join us for day 3 as we move into a belief that shapes relationships, self-worth, and how you show up everywhere. This idea that love has to be earned is deeply ingrained in so many of us. This series builds day by day, so make sure you're following the show and listening in order because day 3 is next. I'll see you tomorrow.